So what's the best practice making drawings in Fusion? Let's take a look. First of all, you need to locate in your browser tree, what you want to make a drawing out of. I'm gonna make a drawing in the enclosure component, but I also want a special component inside this enclosure. It's gonna be in the panel door. We can activate the panel door. We can right click and isolate, but then I also want to go deeper down. I want to isolate the window assemblies. Activate your component, isolate it, then right click on your component and create a drawing. Standard for drawings is A3. Choose whatever you want. I'm just gonna hit OK. And you can choose what size you want it. So maybe you want this a little bit bigger than 1:5. 1:1 is too much. 1:2 maybe. Let's try 1:2 and see. Place it and click OK. Right click and do projected view. We can do it one from the side here. Yeah, one from the side or one from the top or both. Then we want, you know, a 3D isometric view. So we can just draw that out here somewhere. We can double click on the isometric view and click shaded. Most of the time you want this shaded. This is a free version of Fusion. Typically it comes with a title block, which is not very good. So I'm gonna make a new one. So right click in the sheet settings and click new title block from scratch. I'm just gonna call it something. It's not important. Okay. And then I'm going to do a 2-point rectangle, just random size, then another one random size, and then a third one random size. I'm going to put some dimensions on this guy. I know what mine's going to be, so I'm just going to do 30 for that, 125 for this one. I'm just going to use equal. Want this equal to that one, and this equal to that one, and also this equal to this one. And I'm gonna do some constraints here. So I want this point to that point, and this corner to that corner, and I also want this corner to the center or the midpoint here. That's nice, and we can add some lines. So add some lines here from the midpoint to the midpoint, and again midpoint to midpoint vertically. So I'm gonna add an image here, a logo. Right click this rectangle, insert image from computer or wherever you have this thing. And you want to scale it to size. Click the lower left corner in this rectangle and we'll scale it down 0.4. Okay, and then I just want to move it where it should be. Now we want to add some text. Assign by, I'm just going to do them randomly out here. I'm going to move them later. Date. Scale. Part name. And I'm gonna do revision as well over here. I'm just gonna drag this down here. The sign by down here. Part name over here. And then we want some attributes. So I'm just gonna add a bunch of these guys, like 4 of them. That's what I need. And then we can drag them into the appropriate place, and we're going to change them. So just double click here, choose drawing scale or whatever you want. do more modified date over here. And for this guy, I need to go into general, and part number is what I want. And then I don't have revision, so I'm just gonna make one. Like that. Finish title block, and now we want to move it into place. So M for move. Select what you want to move. Click transform. Click the corner here, and then where you want to move to, and then OK. We probably want a table, so let's make a table. We want to uncheck auto balloon and just do first level and from top and down. I'm gonna open it and uncheck material. I don't want that. I only want item, quantity, and part number. You can add whatever you want here. We're gonna scale this to size. We only want it to be, we don't want like multiple lines inside here. We want to make sure it's just one line. And then we can move this guy as well. Upper right I'm gonna use, over here, and OK. And now you can start adding balloons. So that was the inner frame, which there are 2 of. This is actually the polycarbonate window. So you can see here in the table, we have 2 pieces of polycarbonate windows. There's one on the outside and one on the inside. And we have 2 window frame inner, which is this guy. You can add multiple balloons, of course, and there's one more behind the outer one, because there's one outer frame. You can just do it. So this is number 3, window frame outer. Then we have a bunch of hardware, of course. Balloon those. That's the washer and the nut. And then we have the bolt. So 4, 5, and 6, washer, bolt, and nut. You can of course balloon multiple places if you want to do that. So let's see if we can make a section view out of this guy. So click the drawing, then section view. Then we can just start over here and then go up here. And OK. Yeah, we can do it over here, I guess. We can move it later. I'm gonna move this guy a little bit further over here. Then we have the section view here. Move the text into place. And now we can do this one shaded as well. Just double click and click shaded. Now we can balloon this guy. So we're looking from the left and in. Now we want to balloon this section. So this is the left here is the inside, which is the inner window. We are double glazed. So that's number 1. Gray part here, which is the inner frame. Then we have this gray part here, which is the inner frame. And it's the same. There are 2 of these. There are 2 inner frames. They are just mirrored, these 2 guys. Number 2. So 2 of those. And then we have window frame outer here. And then we have another polycarbonate window here. Now we need to move this isometric view into place. You can see it's a little bit big. So we might want to go in, double click it, and go to scale. Maybe we want to do this like 1:5 or something. It's not important. Just need a representation of the whole thing. That should be good for this drawing. Now you can print this if you're happy with everything. You can of course put dimensions on it if you want to. Maybe you want to print this. Control P for print. Print to PDF. And save it. Then you have your PDF, which you can print. If you want to make a PNG or a JPEG out of this, I can show you how to do that as well. Just find the PDF, open GIMP, draw your PDF into GIMP, or import it rather. Yeah, there you have it here, and you can export, Control E. I'm gonna JPEG it. Now we also have a JPEG if you want that. Let me know if you have any questions, and like and share, and you know the drill. Catch you later.